76ers are a joke. This team does not care about winning a championship. Buttercup got his MVP award. Never, ever, ever have I seen a player campaign so hard to win MVP. He was practically begging to win MVP. That's how I know he's not MVP. If he has to cry, 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 and beg his way to the MVP trophy, he not the MVP. He knows he not the MVP. You would just let the voters do the talking if you were really the MVP. Well, Joker don't care about that nonsense anyways. He's all about competing for a championship. He actually made it to the conference finals. He's making it to his second conference finals. What has Joe Embiid done? He's a ball. He only cares about winning MVP. He cares more about winning MVP than winning the championship. That's all I need to know, that this team is a joke. 2-0 without Embiid. Oh, he comes back and he plays, and they lose the game without him. They had a better record when he not playing in the regular season. He is not the MVP. He is not. He is the fifth Sixer to win an MVP. He is all but a joke. This is the year of the five and GOAT King LeBron winning the championship. He is simply not the MVP. I want to come out with that energy on winning a championship. Oh, he's concerning his energy so much on winning MVP. He a pussy who dodged the game. He ducked the game at Denver in April. He didn't even want to suit up and play against Joker. NBA is a joke. This MVP award, it is all a giant joke. They award the guy who decides to duck a matchup with the Joker. He's a bitch. He's a joke. The Sixers team is a joke. He could give two fucks about the championship now that he's got his little MVP award. He focused all his energy on winning MVP, and boom, that's his season. That's the only silverware he cares about. The 76ers are a joke. They're not making it to the conference finals. They are a joke. James Harden is a choker. The bench is a joke. The Celtics are far better. It is legal betting. That's why the 76ers won game one. Notice all these teams don't play their star player. They proceed to win. No Morant, Grizzlies win. No Embiid, Sixers win. No Paul George, Clippers win game one off the bat. Because of increased access to legal betting, these things are happening more often than not, and far too frequent for it to really happen by the chance of random probability. Yeah, this team's a joke. Sixers are going nowhere. This team is going nowhere. If you really believe the 76ers are going to win, go bet me. If you really believe in the 76ers, time to lay off this 76ers nonsense. They're going nowhere. It's Kobe Bean Bryant. It's Beantown. It's Kobe Bean Bryant. It's Lakers Celtics. Lakers Celtics. That's the matchup. The 76ers are losing to the Celtics. They are going down. I don't think they really believe they believe in the 76ers. But the comment, the boss, the boss. Come on, come on. It's a tiebreak. Come on. It's Lakers against the Celtics. Come on. I will really bet you guys if you believe in the 76ers. Yeah, that's a script. Embiid's gonna lose right after winning MVP. You fake, you joke. That's how MVPs do. Celtics are just simply better, have the better bench. Embiid is simply not it. It is about the Celtics against the Knicks, New York against Boston. That was the matchup of the year. 76ers haven't beaten no Celtics this year. Celtics won the majority of those games anyway. Celtics beat the Bucks majority of the time, and then here we are. Celtics don't get to face up against the Bucks. The Celtics had a harder time against the New York Knicks this year. They had a harder time against the New York Knicks. 76ers are just simply not it. James Harden's going to turn it over. The bench is going to not perform. Embiid is going to be figured out. The 76ers are a joke. Where's the energy on winning the championship? He cares more about the championship. You'll see. You'll see sooner than later that Joe Embiid is a joke, that the season is ready to be over because he won the MVP. That's all he cares about. If he really was a champion, he wouldn't care about the MVP. It'd be about winning the championship. That is all that I need to know about that joke, Joel Embiid. His name is Joel the Joke because he is just that. A joke MVP, a joke mentality on a meaningless individual accommodate. You want to be more concerned about winning the championship, and he simply doesn't care. He kind of knows they losing to the Celtics. He already knows they're losing to the Celtics. His season is over in his head because he won MVP. He's a joke. He really is a joke. James Harden is a joke too. He knows a little something about underachieving, and he only wins MVP, and then boom, the season is over, just like that, just like that. Yeah, Sixers are 1-3 against Boston. I mean, they're a joke. They're now 2-4. They'll be 2-5. They'll be 2-6. This team is getting beat in 5, 6 games. The Sixers are a joke. They are a joke of a team. What kind of MVP ducks a game? What kind of competitor ducks a game against Joe Embiid? He was afraid of getting exposed. This league be pussifying itself with this nonsense. How can you award a player like that MVP? It's simply a joke. He gets completely exposed the first game after he comes back. You call that league MVP? That's not an MVP. That's a poser. The New York Knicks against the Boston Celtics. Knicks against the Celtics. You heard it here before. Former Celtics championship assistant Coach Thibs is coaching the New York Knicks. And he's going up and starting the new New York Knicks Celtics rivalry. The New York Knicks will be playing in the finals next year. Celtics this year. Julius Randle played for the Lakers. Number 30, drafted year 14, 7th pick. Julius Randle versus the Lakers. Kareem the Dream born at New York City. Michael Jordan born at New York City. That's the ritual. GOAT King LeBron James ties Kareem. He ties Michael Jordan at the birthplace of New York City of both Michael Jordan and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That is the ritual. That is the ritual. The birthplace of both Michael and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. New York Knicks are coming for the victory. Hey, Game 7 Madison Square Garden, that'd be dope as hell. All I know is the New York Knicks are coming away with the victory. That is all that needs to be said. That is all that needs to be said. New York Knicks need to buy a superstar after the Celtics win 5 games. New York Knicks need to buy a scorer. They go out and acquire that superstar scorer, that next step for the Knicks to supplement a very stingy defensive unit on all cylinders. That's what the Knicks are going to do right there. They already battered the Cavaliers. They screwed the Cavaliers. New York Knicks are ready for next level. They beat the Celtics twice this year. New York Knicks are ready for it. And Jalen is healthier. He's healthier than Jimmy Butler. That's going to make the difference, too. Philadelphia sitting at home. Jimmy Butler, former Sixer, he's sitting at home, too. He's going to sit at home, too. The series tied 1-1 between the Lakers and the Celtics. They move on to Game 3 on Saturday with GOAT King LeBron and company get there. Another win at home in the playoffs. The loser Phoenix Suns lose. The losers, if they lose 3-0, if the loser Phoenix, well, we can move on to that topic once I get back here live. But Joe Embiid is a joke. The Sixers, they only win when the Celtics give them a game. Like game 1 was gift wrapped to the 76ers. They're pretty much telling you that he's a fake MVP. They're scripted narratives. You know, I love when Doug Brooks says, "Give me 40." Yes, give me 40 wins against the Western Conference this year, and the Lakers win the West. Booyah! They're Dylan Brooks.